What is going on, guys? It is Thomas Shaw here and welcome back to episode 5 of Middlesbrough Career mode. And if you remember, in last episode we played against Manchester United and we got a very convincing 1-0 victory, which was very good. But also I said that I wanted to try and bring in a striker. So actually, since the end of last episode, I've actually gone on to, I think it was Footwiz, and I had a look at some strikers, and one of them particularly caught my eye. His name was Jerry Mbakogu, and as you can see here, I have actually made a transfer offer of 3.5 million for him, and that has actually been accepted. So I'm going to go ahead and offer him a contract now, and then if we manage to get him, I will show you some of his stats because they are very nice indeed. So yeah, we'll go ahead and offer him that contract. I think he will be my crucial striker, looking at some of his stats. And there, as you can see, we also loaned out Carlos De Pena. I can't remember where it was to. It was to Derry City on a 2-year loan. So yeah, Mbakogu, his stats, they caught my eye. They were very nice indeed. Has he accepted the contract? No, he hasn't. So that means that we'll have to wait until the end of this game to see if something popped up there. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait until the end of this episode to see if he accepts the offer, because his stats did look very good. And also, I said in last episode that I was going to start Keita ahead of Zuccolini, which I'm going to do now. I'm going to go ahead and put him into the first team like that, and I think that was the only change that I was going to make. Actually, yeah, I'm going to keep it like that, and then I'm going to jump straight into the Crystal Palace match, just like this. We are actually away, we're playing at Selhurst Park, so we're going to be playing in our yellow away kit, and they're going to be playing in their red and blue home kit, like that. And yeah, let's jump straight into the Crystal Palace game. Here we are then, jumping straight into the Crystal Palace game here at Selhurst Park, and yeah, hopefully we can get a decent result from this. We've had a very good start to the season, of course. Two very good wins, one away from home against Bournemouth and one at home versus United, which was a very nice match. But this is a completely different match. Obviously, Crystal Palace will be playing a completely different style of football to the first two teams, so let's hope that we can get another win here. That's a great tackle there from Downing, who can find Keita. Back to Downing, this is looking decent. That's got to be a free kick, surely. Yes, it is. And Downing is injured. Will he get up? Yeah, he will. Thankfully for that. He's our captain, of course, one of the key players in the team. If this was a real game, he'd obviously be one of the first teams. One of the first teams? One of the first teams? One of the first players on the list in the first 11. Yeah, we've got a free kick here. Can we do anything nice with this? I'm actually going to go and curl it like that, and that is going miles over the bar. That was a dreadful free kick. But yeah, we've had a decent start to this game. It's only 3 minutes in, but obviously we've had the first attack and, well, effectively the first shot of the game, which is always nice. Keita? I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm getting all the players mixed up here. But Fisher there managed to find Mendy, who got tackled, but now we're here with Friend. Can he find Downing? No, he can't. That was a very poor ball there by George Friend, the left back. But yeah, actually in last episode, Zuccolini did have a very good game, but I thought that I wanted to give Keita a run out because he had a fantastic, after coming on against Bournemouth, he played absolutely fantastically well, so I do think he did deserve his start. But then in the Manchester United game, I do think that Zuccolini deserved another chance, which he did actually prove himself to be actually a very decent player in that game. He proved me wrong, and he had a very nice game. So, but now here's Victor Fisher. Can we get back inside? We can. Can he shoot? Oh, side netting. I thought that was in, and that would have been his first goal for Middlesbrough since we got him in from Ajax. Well, I didn't bring him in; he was already here, obviously. But can Mendy win that? Yes, he can. He's been an absolute steal. He has from Nice, I think it was 4.5 million. I think I ended up paying for him. Absolute bargain for a player who just is so free flowing in the way that he plays. Yeah, it was just a complete steal. I can't believe we managed to get him for that cheap. But there, Downey's picked him off, and that is a free kick for some reason. Even though I feel that I won the ball, and it's just Stuart Downey against Breda Hangeland. So surely Hangeland should have a bit more strength in that. So I think that is a bit unfair on me and Stuart Downing and the team. But you know, we play on. But yeah, I also want to know, like I have been saying in the other episodes, which players do you think that we should be bringing in? Because obviously now we have pretty much, I feel, secured a striker here. Stuani though, I just couldn't get past his defender. But yeah, Where else do you think that we need to be improving? Because obviously we've pretty much got a striker, as I just said, in Bakogu. His stats are absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, I will show you them if we manage to get him. But yeah, do you think that there is anywhere else that we need to improve? Down in there has a very wayward shot which goes flying over the crossbar. But I think we're pretty much set. I mean, the team is playing very well indeed. I don't think there's any ratings that need to be improved. Maybe the right mid there in Adoma. See, got it right first time that time. First time that I've done that. But yeah, I think maybe Adoma, because he's not really playing as well as I would expect. But here we've got Keita here. But we haven't really been getting the ball over. That is fantastic by Keita. Can he? Oh, that there is exactly why I'm starting Keita in the CDM position. Well, no, in the first 11, but obviously in the CDM position. That the way he just gets forward and the way that he just manages to cut back inside on his defender there was absolutely fantastic. He's been having a better impact up front than Shubani, the striker, has, which says a lot for our CDM. But can we get the header in there? We can, but that is going over the bar from Daniel Ayala. But yeah, I think maybe I'm going to look for a right mid, but maybe in the January transfer window, not in this one, unless that we manage to sell another player, because we're obviously going to need to free up some budget if we're going to look to bring in a right mid, because our budget is starting to plummet. Well, it definitely will after we pick up Bakogu. I think we'll only have about 800k left, if that. So yeah, we're definitely, if we're going to look to, what a save that was by Ghazi. Fantastic save there from their header. But yeah, as I was saying, we're going to probably need to look at selling a player if we want to bring in another player in. Can we get down in here? We can. Can he tap it again? He can, but that was a bit heavy. But I don't really know who I'll look to sell. Maybe the centre-back, Williams, I think his name is, whose contract I've just renewed. That is surely a foul. That was from behind, so surely a red? Surely it was from behind. No card. Really? So apparently, maybe he won the ball, but that is a hack from behind, so at least a yellow, surely. But here we've got Napolis Mendy on the ball here. Fantastically spun around his defender. Can he get around it? Gets around 3, has a shot. What a goal! Oh, Mendy, that was absolutely phenomenal. The way that he managed to... Let's watch this again. Look at this, he picks it up here. It's a bit of skill there. Roulette's round 1, takes on 2, takes on 3, gets past them all, and then absolutely blasts it into the top left-hand corner. That is absolutely phenomenal, and that just shows his... Even though it's a CDM, 4.5 million was an absolute steal for him. But here we pick it up with Keita. Can we get another one? That's surely a free kick. Seeing there, if we could get another goal before half-time, that would be very nice. But can we do the same again? It's Napolis Mendy. Can he have another shot? He can, but it's been deflected. Can we get on the end of it? That's a wayward pass. No, we can't. And surely that will signal half-time. Yes, it will. That was a phenomenal goal by Napolis Mendy. That has surely already got to be a goal of the season contender there. He is celebrating his goal still. I'm not surprised. That was an absolutely phenomenal strike. But yeah, it's been a very decent first half for us. We'll have a look at the stats now. Match facts. We've managed to equal possession, which is the first time we've been able to do that all season, and we've had 8 shots in the first half. That can only signal good things. They've only had 1 shot in the first half. They've had 3 on target, of course, one of them being a goal. And yeah, we've had a significantly better pass accuracy. Our pass accuracy has actually been fantastic in this game. But yeah, now let's go ahead and jump straight into the second half. So here we go then, jumping into the second half of the game here against Crystal Palace, 1-0 up after a fantastic first half performance from our team. No changes made by me and no changes made by Palace, but we've got a decent attack on here straight away. Can Downing cut back inside? He can. Is that a penalty? No, he didn't go down. Oh, I wish he went down there. That would have been a penalty, and that would have been a high chance of it being 2-0 there. But unfortunately, he dodged the tackle and just ran himself straight into trouble. But yet again, it's been a very decent start to the second half. We've been straight on the front foot. But yeah, the team once again for the third game in a row now. Can Adoma keep up here with Balassi? I don't think he's going to be able to. Can we tackle? No, we can't, but that wasn't the best cross anyway. Prem will get that out there to Cater. Is that free kick? Yeah, it is. But yeah, once again, our team is looking very, very strong in this game. As we take the free kick there, short to Cater. I mean, everyone's just linking up absolutely perfectly. There, can we get Mendy on the ball? There he goes, tackled. But yeah, everyone's linking up absolutely perfectly, playing in there. They just feel like they're linking perfectly. Well, as I just said, obviously, but it just literally feels fantastic to play with them because there's always a player there. We're obviously playing the 4-2-3-1 formation, so it covers all aspects of the pitch. Oh, Stuani there can get past the defender. No, we can't. But there's always a player there that is available to pass to. Obviously, we've got 2 CDMs, but here's Balassi now. What I say, that is again by Ghazi. But yeah, we are just... It feels fantastic. Obviously, as I said, the only player which I might be looking to get rid of, well, not get rid of, but thinking about it, I could trade a Doma for another right mid, maybe a better one with 4-star skills is what I'm looking for. But here's a Doma now. Can he prove a point after I just said I might be just looking to sell him? It's a Doma. Oh, of course he would go ahead and do that, wouldn't he? Just as I was saying that I might look to trade him out and get in a different right mid, he goes ahead and runs pretty much the full length of the pitch, taking on most of the Crystal Palace team there, and manages to blast into the near post. So, well, after that showing, well, after that goal, maybe I might not be looking to get rid of him as soon as I thought. So, yeah. But in reality, that is the first good thing that I think he's done for us since I've been using. But here he's again on the ball. Can he get through again? No, he can't. He gets tackled by Johan Kabay. But that was unlucky. But yeah, it was an absolutely fantastic one by Adoma. Can we get Callas in here, the right back? Can we chip it in? It's a good ball in. Surely that's 3-0, and it is. Stuart Downing, the captain. What a goal. Yet again by the team. I mean, there's always everyone free. Well, there's always somebody free, like I said. Free, like I said. Well, I mean, like, Thomas Callas there, the right back, managing to get past his defender, and an absolutely gorgeous chip in onto the foot, pretty much, of Stuart Downing. But I may here go ahead and look to make a change. Stuani once again just being completely out of the game, but I'm going to bring Kike in because he did have well, until he got injured, well, until his arm got injured, and I didn't really look to pass it to him then. But before that, he did have a very decent game after coming on as a sub. And I'm also going to look here to bring on Zuccolini once again for... I'm going to take Cater off this time, and I'm going to bring on Zuccolini. So we'll see how well that works out. Because obviously, as I said, Zuccolini, he had a fantastic... Well, I wouldn't say a fantastic game, but he had a better game against United than he did against Bournemouth. So I do think he deserves another chance. I keep saying that. I keep saying that he deserves to have another chance, and I think I might need to make my mind up on him pretty soon. But obviously, he's only on a short-term loan anyway, so whatever happens, he's going to be leaving. So it doesn't really matter. But what a ball for that. And he's missed. Oh, thank God for that. What a ball that was. Down the pitch by their right back. But yeah, once again in this game, team's looking fantastic. We're looking in good shape for the season. 3-0 win away from home against Palace at the moment. Let's just hope that we can hold it out and maybe even increase the lead. Or we'll change to defensive here and counter attack, because I imagine after seeing that long ball go over the top and all them players being up front, that they may be on attacking. But now here, can we go find Victor Fisher? We can. Is there anyone making a run? I think it's Kike, it is. Can he get back inside? We've got the runner here of, I think, Stuart Downing. Can he finish it off into the near post? Yes, he can. Look at that for a composed finish. And that is 4-0 to Middlesbrough. Us away at Crystal Palace. What an absolutely fantastic goal that was. It was a fantastic counter-attack. I think counter-attack is underestimated in this game. Yeah, I definitely think the counter-attack is underestimated in this game, because if they're on defensive, then obviously their defenders are going to be, well, they're going to be heading up front, aren't they? If they're, because towards the 88th minute, which we're in now, or the 85th minute in which we scored, they're going to start going on to all out attack. So their defenders are going to be going up front to try and get a consolation goal or a goal to get them back into the game. But can we get another counter-attack goal here? We're going to find a Doma. Oh, it's called a Masamoa then. Here's Ukulini. Can we play that forward? No, we can't. Absolutely fantastic win there. Away at Crystal Palace, 4-0. The team played absolutely fantastic. We had all the highlights apart from their miss from that long ball over and a save, which pretty much counts as one of our highlights. But there we see they only had 4 shots. We had 11. They had 1 on target, which was, well, I'm not really sure. But we had 6 on target. They edged possession by 5%, and we had a fantastic pass accuracy once again. So yeah, let's go ahead now and see if Mbakogu accepted our contract. Hopefully he did, because then that'll be our striker worries out of the way. Has he accepted the contract? Let's go ahead over here and see. Not yet, so we are going to go forward one more day and we will see if he has accepted the contract, which he has, which is fantastic. There we go. We will sign up Jerry Mbakogu, and now let's go ahead and look at his stats, and then we will end the episode here. So 73 rated, but look at that. That is just dirty. 85 strength, but he's got 87 acceleration, 81 agility, 91 jumping, 71 reactions, 91 sprint speed, 77 stamina, and 85 strength. He's also got 78 finishing, which is fantastic for a 73 rated striker, and he has high attacking work rate, which is good. He's right footed, and he's only 22 years of age, so there's going to be a lot more to come from him. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure that you are liking the video, make sure that you are commenting on the video. If you think that we should be changing anyone else in the team, make sure you share them with your mates, make sure you share the video with your mates, make sure you share the channel with your mates, because obviously this is a daily series, and I'll see you all in the next episode, which will be tomorrow. So I'll see you then.